Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. My name is Abdul Rauf, and welcome to the first episode of Weekly Warzish. So, as you guys, most of you probably know that this is the Health Ushra that we've just come into, and this is the first Wellbeing Wednesday in the Health Ushra, and it's also the first episode of Weekly Warzish. So, inshallah, we'll be coming to you weekly from now on at this same time, 8:30 every Wednesday, where we're going to go through a little workout. So, it's going to be basically a bit of a mix between HIIT and circuit. So you won't need any equipment, you just need yourselves and a bit of space. And inshallah, we can get a little bit active and help each other get a little bit healthier. So just wanted to introduce the session just by going through what it's about. So I don't know if you guys know that the NHS recommends that we all get at least about 150 minutes of moderately intense exercise a week. So hopefully this will be pretty intense for you, hopefully. Obviously, if you do have a bit of trouble with it, you could dial it down, but this will contribute at least, a substantial amount of that. And if you do get some more exercise in the week, that's even better. But what I just want to start by going through with you guys is just some little things that we can do to improve our daily lifestyle. So obviously, being Pakistani in our culture, we like to eat, we like to enjoy ourselves, and a lot of the time, the food that we eat and the lifestyles that we live are not necessarily the healthiest. We can all do bits to improve, and there's little things that we can do in our daily lifestyle to improve this stuff. So, for example, we can simply going for a long walk every day, medium to long walk every day. It's not especially taxing, it's not especially tiring, but it's really good to get the heart rate going. It's really good to be active. Anything between 5 to 10,000 steps, and you're already fat burning. And let's be honest, like going for a long walk, a lot of us find enjoyable. We don't really find it too difficult, and we're burning fat just by going on a long walk. And it's a lot easier than going out and doing something really intensive. So just simply going for a long walk a day. Also, just another really simple thing, just increasing your water intake. Like I myself personally, before I started getting into gym, before I started getting active, I really only drank water with meals, maybe when I felt thirsty throughout the day. Well, we could start getting into the habit of keeping a bottle of water or a glass of water near us at all times and just take sips. And I think you'll find, like I did, that it takes away from snacking and it just helps you lead a healthier lifestyle altogether. So we've got water, we've got steps. Obviously, we all like to eat our food, and we don't have to go too insane. You just got to monitor how much you eat, how much you put into your plate. That's all, and just go for healthy alternatives. And if we incorporate all of these things together alongside training once or twice a week, really low intensity, then inshallah we'll be on our way to being healthier and more active and leading long and healthy lives, inshallah. So that was the just a little introduction. Um, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk you through how this is gonna go. We're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up, all right, which I'm gonna do everything with you. Obviously you guys are doing it in the comfort of your home. I'm doing it on the screen, so bear with me if I do struggle, if I'm a bit out of breath, because it's a bit intense. So we're gonna start with a warm up, and the warm up is basically gonna be comprised of some dynamic stretches. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when you're cold and your muscles are cold, it's not good to static stretch. It's not good to do stretches because that's how you tear and that's how you cause injuries. So we always want to start slow, want to slowly start increasing the heart rate, want to warm the muscles up before we put them to work. So we're going to do 2 or 3 stretches that are basically going to prepare us for the workout, which will follow. Like I said, I'm going to do everything with you guys slowly and try and explain it as much as I can so you can do it with me. A lot of these warm-up exercises, if you have an office job or you have a job that involves a lot of sitting all day, like in a car, these are really helpful just to increase mobility. And I find myself having an office job up until I started training was always slouched, really bad posture, which caused a lot of aches and pains just in the shoulders, traps, and the back area. And you can eradicate a lot of these just by being a little bit more mobile and getting up off your seat at least for a couple of minutes every hour. So we're going to start with the legs. We're going to start with warming up the hamstrings first. Okay. Now, we are basically, what I want you guys to do with me is hopefully you've got a bit of space. We're going to stand, okay, straight. And I want you to go as low as possible with your hands. Okay. So with your hands, if you can touch your feet, that's absolutely perfect. If you can't, then just above will be fine. Now, what I want you to do is hold it where you can hold it, and then bend your knees and go as low as you can into a squat, okay? But still holding on, whether it's your ankle or your feet, you're gonna be holding on, okay? Keep the chest up and the face up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch the hamstring. So holding with the knees bent, we're going to go down as much as you can, and then we're going to go up and stretch it as much as you can. If you can straighten your legs while keeping your head up, absolutely fine, but don't hurt yourself. Just go as far as the stretch allows you, okay? We don't want to make it too uncomfortable because we said we're cold. So that's 1 rep. Then we go back down, and then we slowly start stretching again. We're going to do this 6 times together so we can get the hamstrings warm, okay? So up, down, up, down. You can do it at your own pace, okay? And with your own comfortability. Up, down. So once you've done that 6 times, then we'll move on to the next one, okay? So that's for hammies. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the hip flexors and the legs. So what I want you to do is, with me, get into a lunge position. For those of you that have not done a lunge before, we'll start with the left foot. We'll have the left leg out in front of us, okay? With the back leg, we're going to go down until our knee touches the floor, okay? So this is the lunge. This is the lunge position, right? So from this position, you're going to be on your knee, bent at 90 degrees, and this is bent at 90 degrees too. We're going to be looking forward, chest out, facing forward, okay? So with the front leg, I want you to take it and push it to the side, right? So your foot is in line with your kneecap. But just be conscious that you want to keep your body facing forward, your chest up, and your face facing forward, okay? And what we're going to do from this position is just lean towards this leg that's outstretched, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to open up the hips slowly. Again, we're going to do it 5 or 6 times. So very slow lean into it if you've not done this before, okay? Because it's going to be quite uncomfortable in the hips. 1, and then back into position. 2, and then back into position. Remember, in line with your knee, feet in line with your knee, body facing forward. 3, 4. I think you'll find as the reps go on, your hips get looser, you'll be able to go deeper into the stretch. 5, and then we're going to do 1 more, okay? 6. So we're going to do the same for the other leg now. Now, bring the left leg down into the lunge position, right leg forward, okay? Same exact process, body facing forward, chest up, facing forward. Now your right leg, we're going to put this to the side, ensuring that the feet is in line with the knee, okay? Chest up, facing forward, and we're going to lean towards the right leg. You might find one area of your hip is tighter than the other. Like I find this side is tighter than my other side. But again, we're just going to lean as far as we can go. Slowly warm up the hip flexors. Again, 5 to 6 times is all you need. Okay? Now, I've done that. So halfway through the warm up. Okay? Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is, we're going to get back into the lunge position. And what we're going to do is, it's called a thoracic stretch. Now, your thoracic is between your shoulder blades. So it's your upper back. And what tends to happen is when your thoracic is tight and it's not like just in everyday life, it transpires into pain in our traps, in our shoulders, particularly if you work an office job where you're slightly slouched over with your rounded shoulders, hand on a mouse, always on a keyboard. It was always the case for me. So I personally love this stretch. So we're going to get back into the lunge position. Okay. Now, from this lunge position, this time, both of our hands, okay, are going to go on the inside next to my foot, my front foot. So both of my hands are going to come next to my front foot. Okay. I'm going to ensure to keep my back straight, no arch in my back, both hands next to it. Now, all you're going to do is, this is the movement for the stretch. Your inside hand that is closest to your leg, you're going to take it, lift it up, and we're going to make an arch, and we're going to come all the way around. So I'll do this at this angle for you as well, where again, lunge position, both hands next to it, and now your inside hand is going to follow the path of your front leg and come all the way up, outstretched, chest out. And we want to feel that stretch in our upper back, in the thoracic. Okay? So we're going to do this a total of 5 times as well. 3. Try really hard to keep the back straight and force it around. And once you've done it 5 times on that side, we will swap it over again. Okay? So now if you've done your left leg forward first, we'll do right leg forward now, back into a lunge position, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Both hands next to our front leg, okay? Now your inside hand closest to your leg, closest to your front leg, will follow this path around, chest out, and we're going to really try and stretch our thoracic. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hope you guys are feeling it as much as me, because as you can tell, I'm already sweating. So we've hit the hamstrings, we've done lunges for the hips, and we've worked on our thoracic as well. Now, our final one that we are going to do is what is called a Superman. Okay. So this involves a full body stretch, right? So what I want you to do very simply, okay, is imagine Superman flying. Okay, that's why it's called a Superman. What we're going to do is we're going to lie flat, horizontal, okay, across the floor. Now, hands out in front of you, okay, face down, body completely flat and straight. And all we're going to do is our arms and our head and our feet and our legs are going to come up, okay, but our midsection is going to lay on the floor. So it stretches the whole body like this. That is a Superman. So we're going to do 5 of those. You can do it with me. Go as high as you can. So just your midsection is left on the floor. But try and keep everything outstretched. And obviously do it until how you feel the stretch. Don't make it uncomfortable. We're still warming up. And then 1 more rep. Okay? So by now, I'm hoping that you guys are kind of warm and we're ready to work out. I know I am. You can probably tell I'm already sweating. So what we're going to do is the circuit now. So the circuit has 4 exercises in it, and we're going to do the circuit 3 times in total. Obviously, I'm going to tell you the timings, the reps. Got my stopwatch here, so you don't have to do any of that. You just got to listen to me. Okay? So 4 exercises. Nice and simple. You don't need any equipment with you. Okay? Exercise number 1, we're going to do star jumps for 30 seconds. I hope everyone's done star jumps before. If not now, recently, then in their youth. But I'll do a demonstration anyway. So we're just going to do star jumps, light jump, and we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Okay? I hope I don't have to demonstrate that too much. You guys should know what a star jump is. So once we've done the 30 seconds of star jumps, we're going to go into what is probably everyone's favorite, not my favorite, but we're going to go into push-ups. Okay? And we're going to do 10 push-ups. Now, for the benefit of everyone else, again, I'm going to demonstrate a push-up and a variation that you can do. If you can't complete a push-up, then we can do something slightly easier. Okay? So for those of you that don't know, a push-up is in this position. How to do a push-up properly is body stays tight. Okay? Now, make sure your back is straight, your glutes and your abs are both engaged and tight. Okay? And what that will stop happening is your glutes coming up or going down and your hips dropping or coming up or down, because we don't want that. So what we'll do is make sure our body is straight, and we're going to complete 10 push-ups. With our hands, I don't want them too wide, because what happens is you see a lot of people doing push-ups with their arms very wide, and that places unnecessary stress on your shoulders, can injure your rotator cuff or your delts. All you got to do for hand placement is just outside of your chest. That's how low it needs to be. No lower than that, no higher than that. Just outside of your chest, because a push-up is a chest movement. Obviously involves triceps as well and a little bit of back, but it's predominantly a chest movement. So we want to keep the hands just outside your lower chest, which is the perfect way. Okay, so we'll complete a push-up like this, chest down and then straight back up. Okay, that is a push-up. We're going to do 10 of those at my pace. Obviously, naturally, if you can't do 10, you can decrease it to how many reps that you can do. We don't want anyone aching tomorrow. I don't want to put you off either. You've got to join me every week. So we're going to aim for 10 reps. Now, obviously, if you can't complete a full push-up, you don't have to worry. We can do a variation. What we can do is, again, same hand placement, get into the exact same position, but this time, just drop your knees onto the floor, right? So as you drop your knees onto the floor, what you want to basically do with the top half of your body is everything exactly the same. You don't want your knees to take the load. You still want to be placing the load above your hands and driving your chest. And all your knees are doing are assisting you and taking off that little bit of weight that you can't push, just assisting you as much as you need it. Okay? So that's what you can do if you can't complete 10 whole push-ups. Or if you can't complete a push-up, then you can go for that variation. So that is number 2, a push-up. I apologize if I'm a little bit out of breath, because demonstrating is hard work. So number 3, we now have squats. Okay, So a good old-fashioned squat, you can't beat it for your legs. And just overall in general, I think a lot of the time we do a lot of exercises that involve our upper body. If you go gym, we do a lot of upper body, but we neglect our legs. Our legs carry top half of our body, so it's very important that we give them the importance that they deserve. So we're going to do a body weight squat. Okay, so simply a body weight squat is done by leaving your feet at shoulder width apart. So no more than shoulder width apart. You don't have to go especially wide. Okay. We're going to try and keep our back straight. And I appreciate not everyone will be able to go full depth, but what we want to aim for is 90 degrees. So with your chest out and your back straight, we're going to go down until we've hit 90 degrees. And then we're going to push up. We're going to drive. What I want you to do is I want you to try and drive with your quads and your glutes. Okay. So as I said, chest up, facing forward. We're going to go down until we hit 90 degrees or however low you can go without bending your back. And then we're going to drive up. And that's 1 rep. Okay. We're going to complete 10 of those as well. Again, if you find this a little bit easier, what you can do is you can do a variation to make it a little bit more difficult, where you can do a jump squat. You can do 10 to 15 jump squats instead. And what that basically means is going down. And as you come up, we're going to jump and then back down into a squat position, jump and then back down. But part of the circuit is just a normal squat. That is just if you feel particularly fit today and you want to do a jump squat instead, you can do so. But as I said, one last time, we're going to keep our body fully straight, back straight, chest up, facing forward, feet at shoulder width apart. And we're going to go down slowly until we hit 90 degrees. And then we're going to drive upwards. That is a squat. Okay. And then our final exercise of the circuit, final one because I'm tired already, is a burpee. And personally, I hate burpees, but they're one of the most effective exercises just for conditioning, stamina building, fat burn. So it's definitely always a finisher. If I'm ever doing a circuit in the gym, or if I'm doing a HIIT kind of workout, I always finish off with burpees. So just for your benefit, if you don't know what a burpee is, we're going to be starting in this position, standing up straight. What you have to do is you're going to go down as if you're doing a press up. You're going to let your body touch the floor. And then we're going to spring up, jump, get our feet underneath us, and then slight jump. Okay? It's quite a long movement. So I'll repeat it again. From standing position, we're going to go down as if we're going to do a press up. Hit the floor. Once we've hit the floor, again, get our legs underneath us and jump up. It's important that we use the correct form because I don't want anyone aching tomorrow. So when you go down, it's as if you're going into a press up position. When you're coming up, I want you to make sure that you get your legs underneath you and you drive with your legs. And that will prevent you doing any lower back injuries because we don't want you pulling yourself up. Okay? So just to recap, we have star jumps. Then we have 30 seconds of star jumps, 10 push-ups, 10 squats, followed by 8 to 10 burpees. Okay? If we can do 10, we'll do 10. But like I said, everyone at home, everyone has different fitness levels. If you're a complete beginner, drop it to how much makes you comfortable. And if you are advanced or you feel like in the time you can do more, then by all means, do more. And I'm going to set up the stopwatch here so we can do it together, right? And we're going to begin with star jumps, okay? So like I said, we're going to do three in total. And in between, we'll have a 2-minute rest as well, okay? So we're going to start 30-second star jumps, 10 push-ups. I'll do every rep with you, 10 squats, followed by 10 burpees. And then we get a bit of a break, okay? So let's get everyone ready. I'll count it down in 10 seconds. And we're going to start the star jumps, okay? Make sure you've got enough room around you. You don't knock anything over. For anyone joining us, we're about to start the circuit now. So you're just in time in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Easy. Let's get the blood pumping. Star jumps. That's it. First 10 seconds done. This is easy. We can go all day, boys. Come on. That's it. Last 10 seconds. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Let's get into push-up position. So, however you like to do them, whether it's with your knees down or full push-up. On my count, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on. 6, let's get it, boys. 7, 8, drive the chest, feel every rep. 9, and last one. 10, beautiful stuff. Halfway through. Okay, and now onto squats. So we're gonna get 10 squats. Again, feel free to do more if you can, or feel free to add in the jumping squats. But for the benefit of this live, I'm just gonna do normal squats. So 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Remember, engage the quads. 3, try and hit 90 degrees every time. 4, 5, 6, come on. 7, last 3. 8, 9, and one last one. 10. It's brilliant work, guys. 3 exercises down, 1 more left, okay? So our final exercise, burpees. The bane of my life, but we've got to do them when I get into shape. So 10 burpees, right? Ready with me? Let's go. 1, 2. Remember that jump, guys. 3, 4, 5, halfway, come on. 6, 7, come on, guys. 8, 9, last one, boys, come on. 10. Brilliant work. We're going to start the stopwatch for our rest period. Just get your breath back. Well, I need to get mine back. So, if you're new to this, good way of breathing is in through your nose, out through your mouth. That's one thing I probably should have mentioned before. But when you do these exercises, it's really important to breathe on every rep, and it will save you a lot of time. Because now I'm gasping. But that's good. It means we're working. So we've had 30 seconds, another minute and a half, and then we're going to get straight back into it. Number 2, second, we're going to go into round 2. Again, like I said, big breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And once you set a rhythm, then you get comfortable in every rep, and it will assist you in every rep. The majority of exercises are made easier with the proper technique and rhythm of breathing. So it's very important to work on whatever exercise you're doing, whether you're in the gym lifting weights or you're doing cardio activity or a circuit, anything. We've got 50 more seconds, guys, and then we're back in. I hope everyone is pushing themselves. Again, if there's other stuff that you guys want to see in the coming weeks, any tips, any advice, or you want to see certain exercises be added in, drop it in the comments, and we'll make sure, inshallah, to look at it next week. 30 seconds left, guys. Just remember to keep breathing. Just take some of the comments out. It's good to see so many people joining. We keep working. 20 seconds. Remember, guys, star jumps, 30 seconds, 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 burpees. We're going into round 2 in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, start with the star jumps, guys. 30 seconds. Let's go. Keep the heart rate up. Keep breathing well. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Probably making it worse for myself by talking, but it's all right. That's it, guys. Come on. Halfway, 15 seconds left. Let's keep going. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. You know the drill. Straight into the press ups. Whatever variation you prefer. We're going to go 10 reps, okay? Let's get it, boys. 1, 2, 3. Keep that body tight. 4. See what happens when you get tired. 5, 6, 7. Keep the core tight. 8. Last 2. 9. One more. 10. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I worked up a sweat. Right, now straight into squats. Okay, body weight squats with me. Ready? Feet shoulder width apart, quads and glutes engaged, chest up, facing forward. 1, 2, let's really hit 90 degrees. 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, get that depth in the squat. 7, drive upwards. 8, 9, one more. 10, beautiful stuff, halfway through the second set, halfway through the workout. Now, straight into personal favorite, guys, burpees. Now, I apologize if I'm breathing deeply, but I'm trying just as hard as you are. So, 10 reps. Ready? 1. And jump up. That's it. 2. Get your legs underneath you. 3. 4. That's it. Come on. 5. Halfway. Last 5. 6. 7. Last 3. 8. 9. And one more. 10. Absolutely beautiful stuff. That is the second round done. Well done. Again, let's take 2 minutes. Catch your breath. Breathe deep. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And it's good to see. You and me both, mate. I'm collapsing too, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll keep working. One more round, boys. One more round. That's it, and then we're done. That's a great bit of exercise for today, for the week. And again, feel free to do it in your own time. This is how the format should look. Feel free to message, drop a comment. We can give you variations, and we'll go for something a little bit different next week. So, about a minute and 5 seconds left for rest, guys. Use it well. Breathe deep. Hopefully, you guys are all sweating like I am. But I'm not sure that's such a good thing. It might just mean I'm not fit. So, final round, and then we're going to finish off with some stretching, and then you'll earn your sleep tonight. Hopefully, you'll sleep very well. If you have eaten already, hopefully you'll burn that off. If you haven't eaten, try and go for something a bit healthy. You've done a lot of good work here today, burn a lot of calories, end it well with a good healthy meal. You'll sleep well, and you'll wake up in the morning, no inflammation, no bloatedness, and that's how we like to feel all the time, raring to go. Last 30 seconds. As they count it down, breathe deep. Let's get it. So we're going to start 30 seconds of star jumps, 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 burpees, and then it's round 3 done. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. 30 seconds. Let's go. Easy work. Let's keep the heart rate pumping. If you've got people around you, make them join in. They should be feeling it too. Halfway. Last 15 seconds. That's it. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Right, back into push-ups. 10 push-ups. Let's get it together. With your knees down or your legs up, however you feel. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, keep it tight. 5, back straight. 6, keep the hips down. 7, last 3. 8, 9, last 1. Come on, boys. 10, beautiful. Up. And we're gonna get squats. Last set of squats. Remember, depth. Drive with your quads, drive with your glutes. Let's go. 1, 2, hit that 90 degrees, chest up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 3. Great work, boys. Come on. 8, 9. Last 1. 10. Beautiful. If you've done jumping squats, even better. I salute you. Finally, burpees. 10 burpees. We're gonna get this together. Let's go. 1 with the jump. Don't forget the jump. 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5. Halfway. Come on, get your legs underneath you. 6, 7, 8. Last 2. One more. And 10. Very well done, boys. Salute you. Pat yourselves on the back. That is 3 rounds of a circuit. Very well done. Hopefully you're sweating. Let's get your breath back. Remember what I said about breathing. I'm going to take my own advice now. You can slow your own heart rate down. Breathe deep in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'll give you a minute to get your breath back, and we're going to close off with some stretching to make sure you guys don't ache tomorrow. Hope everyone's feeling good. Any feedback you guys have about the workout, about the format, about anything, feel free to drop in the comments or drop us a message. I said this is money, either on the Twitter account, or you can email us, or you can speak to your local secretary and it'll find its way to us. But I definitely want to catch you guys again here next week. So hopefully you guys have all kind of caught your breath back. If not, it's all right. It's good to keep stretching while we're warm. So we're going to close out with some stretching. First thing I want you guys to do is sit down on the floor. Okay? Now sit down with your legs outstretched. Okay? What I simply want you to do is, if you can, touch your toes and hold. If you can't touch your toes, the closest you can get. And I want you to lean forward. Okay? So you can stretch your whole hamstring, stretch all your legs. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Remember, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Big breaths. As the stretch gets easier, pull a little bit harder. Now your muscles are warm, you can afford to stretch them. And the more you stretch, the more benefit will be towards you, okay? Last 15 seconds, really put that work in. For a stretch to work, it needs to be a little bit uncomfortable. Not to the point it hurts, but to the point that you can feel the stretch. Let's take advantage of our muscles being warm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, now hips. So again, sitting down. At this time, I want you to get your legs as wide as possible. Okay, as wide as it can go. Right? And now your hands through the middle, downwards. Okay, as far as you can go. I'm gonna hold that 30 seconds. Remember to breathe deeply, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, I'm just gonna feel your hips stretch. As the stretch gets a little bit easier, don't be afraid to push yourself a bit further. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now your legs should feel very good. Okay, your hammies, hips, quads. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stand up. You can stay seated, it's up to you. Stand up for the benefit of the camera. We're going to stretch the triceps. Okay, so one arm, bring it across, keep it straight. And with your other arm, we're going to just pass your forearm and we're going to pull. We're going to pull your arm. Okay, keep it outstretched, keep it straight. And we're going to pull it as far as it can go. And we're going to hold that 30 seconds. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, in through your nose, out through your mouth. 20 seconds. That's it, keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Shake it off and swap arms. Again, next arm completely outstretched, across your chest. With the other hand, across your forearm, and really pull that. Okay? Stretch your shoulder into your back. 25 seconds. Let's go. Keep breathing as well. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, guys. Shake it off. Now, for this one, what we're going to do is, again, a bit of an arm one. So a lot of you guys that play football are a bit active, should know these stretches. Again, we're going to let this arm go back, okay? And we're going to let it come back as far as we can. We're going to bend it fully, let it come back as far as we can. With the other hand, we're going to hold your elbow and we're going to push ourselves into the stretch, okay? We're going to hold that. Remember to keep breathing. Another 20 seconds. We'll try and feel that stretch. As the time goes on, it should get easier. Make it harder on yourself. Feel it a little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's swap arms. Again, remember, comes back, fully bent. Use your other arm to pull your shoulder. And let's hold that again for 30 seconds. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hopefully you guys look a little bit like me, but you guys are watching me struggle, but it's a good session. You pat yourselves on the back if you completed it. Even if you haven't, still pat yourselves on the back because you've done something. That's the beginning. 10. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And feel free to carry on with any stretches that you know. That should be, for the most part, pretty good. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, feel free to drop any feedback in the comments. Anything you guys want to see, any advice you need regarding health and fitness. It is the Health Ashra. Let's make the most of it. And inshallah, we'll be back with you next Wednesday evening for weekly Warzish again on Wellbeing Wednesday at 8:30, same time after Isha. So inshallah, we'll catch all of you guys then soon. But I'd like to say thank you for joining me, Jazakallah. And hopefully it's the first of many. Jazakallah.